started fighting me, and I went 6-0 one year, and this year I'm 2-2, and so I had an injury. I broke my rib. That's one of my losses, and then I fought Alex Ivanov. Big shout out, bro. Alex Ivanov, good fight. I want my rematch. I fought him up in Sacramento, and I feel I got robbed. Everybody feel I got robbed, and fuck your trainer. Big shout out, man. Hope
we got another question on here. Eastwood, when do you train? When you train for a fight, what's your training regimen?
Man, my training regimen is crazy. I work from 5 to 1:30, so I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, and I shoot, and I go to work, and then when I'm out at 1:30, I eat my lunch, and I'm at Valley Total Fitness getting my strength training on, or if I'm not there, I'm with Myron. Myron, big shout out to you. I'm doing my strength training with him from about 2 to 3:30, and then with my head coach, Jesse Hernandez. He's my striking coach. He's my motivator. He's my manager. He's everything, and I'm with him from about 3:30 to 5. And then I'm doing jiu-jitsu from about 5 to 7. And so by the time I'm at home, depending on how hard of a day I had, I'm icing or I'm eating or I'm fucking, depending on how good of a day I had. And so I try to fuck more than ice, but sometimes it just don't happen like that. So
it happens.
Like I said.
I did want to mention something people don't know. Sarek Productions actually manages a few bands. And one of our bands is out of Modesto, California, called Through the Threshold.
Awesome.
And for those that don't know, they are actually writing his entrance music for his cage fighting right now.
Dude, I'm going to jump in right now. I came up to this cat, my last fight, and I was like, I don't know, man. He was like, what? They were like, what music? He wasn't even the DJ. He was like, well, what music do you have? And I was like, I didn't fucking bring any music, but I usually come up to like some Marilyn Manson or something like that, something to get me all hyphy and shit. And this cat was like, well, I don't have that. Not this guy. This other fool. It's like, I don't have that. And fucking blah, blah, blah. And I got like some fucking Christina Aguilera or some shit, dude. I don't give a fuck, man. And this guy, he's like, savior and shit, dude. He was like, well, hey, listen, I manage a band. I was like, let me throw on a CD. And I was just like looking at him like, fool, this is my career that you're fucking with. Make it bad. And he put it on, and I heard about 5 seconds. I was like, that'll do, man. That'll do. And what is it, Through the Threshold?
Through the Threshold, Modesto, California.
Out of Modesto, man. Coming into Kerman, California, straight up, representing the Central Valley, hooking up Central Valley fighters. That shit got me so pumped up, ready to fight. I got their demo CD. It only has 3 songs on it, and I listened to them all day. And everybody that's seen the video says, man, that shit ripped. And, I mean, they're fans or not, whatever. They know it ripped. They can feel it ripped. Check them out on their MySpace. Google them, YouTube them, fucking whatever you have.
ReverbNation.com, Through the Threshold.
Check it out, man. They ripped, and they're going to be representing me, and I will be representing their band from now on.
We actually got a shout-out from my kid, my boy, 15 in Bakersfield. What's up? Tell California Cowboy say, sup?
Hey, what's up, bro, man? I'm going to send you out an autograph. Give me your address, or I can give it to your dad. I will take care of you, man.
So, what is it? Lisa wants to know, will you get a tattoo on air sometime?
As you can all tell, I'm completely against tattoos. I do not get them.
That's terrible.
I'm scared of needles. All you guys are weirdos for getting all this stuff. Actually, I have plenty of space on my body. My body is a canvas. I will completely get inked. I will get inked by your guys. Set it up, set the date, give me the date, and I'll get it inked.
I will make those arrangements. I'm going to hold you to it. So let's talk about the video we watched just a minute ago, that really long-winded one with Jason. So apparently, if you didn't catch it in the video, they were filming a pilot episode. Yeah, a pilot episode for a future MMA-style reality show here in Fresno. Now, we don't have a whole lot of details, but we are the first ones to actually bring this to you guys. And we were given that honor by Jason Von Flew. You got a chance to look at the guy that they were playing with.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, it's only gay if you look him in the eyes. Otherwise, it's jiu-jitsu.
Otherwise, it's jiu-jitsu.
I don't know. It was this guy, I guess he had 1 million YouTube hits, older guy, out of shape, wants to cage fight, so they brought him in, had him spar against him. I talked to Jason. We didn't get to stay for the sparring session. Had some stuff. We were there for a few hours waiting for him, and I guess the guy was decent. And then Jason told him, "Hey, just finish him." So the guy took him out. They're shopping the pilot episode around to a few people. They're talking about it becoming a reality show. It will be based out of Fresno. I guess 6-7 months down the road. Hopefully, at a JFE fight, which is Jason Von Flu's Cage Fights.
VFC, Valley Future Cage Fight.
Valley Future Cage Fighting. There you go. Hopefully it'll be at one of those, and it'll be one of Fresno Kickboxing Academy's fighters going against this guy and seeing what he can do. Let's see if it gets picked up or where it goes.
I think that'll be really good for the Valley, especially in the MMA world. Really kind of bring us to limelight, because there are so many talented fighters in this area, and a lot of them don't get the publicity that they deserve. I mean, this is one of them right here. This guy kicks ass.
Absolutely.
I mean, check him out on YouTube, man. There's a couple of his videos out there. This dude rocks.
Thank
you
you.
really got to see it.
Thank you.
I mean, I kind of find out the hard way.
It's
One
fun.
of our pictures, but
We got to tell that story. There's no way around it.
I don't know, man. I got a problem. Okay.
Wear a nut cup if you ever get a photograph
Yeah.
shoot with
All
him.
right, dude. So I don't know, dude. I just met them and shit, dude, and they're cool. I knew this guy. I didn't know this one. And they want to take a picture, and so they're just like two dudes standing beside me, and I like taking pictures with like ladies or something like that. And so this guy's to my right, this guy's to my left, and shit. Apparently they switched spots because they know the right hand. And I wait for that fucking flash, and I go BAT! And I just nut shot at this motherfucker as hard as I can, like dead as a doornail. But apparently this guy's been to his share of parties. On the way down, a left celebratory retaliation to my fucking nut. And so there's a picture of like him going down, then me going down, and the whole time this fool's laughing. So this guy better watch the fuck out, because it's gonna come, dude. It's gonna come. That's why if you look at that, if you look at the picture where we're all actually got along long enough to do this,
Me and Sean
we're
are
all
covered
like
up
this. You're like,
we're all covered up.
like,
Like,
yeah, no, fuck
Yeah.
this. Well, I don't want to run this motherfucker. You know,
I even felt that the next morning.
dude.
I saw
that's
your
what he-
comment. Your
yeah,
comments all, hey, between the both of us,
We
got
only
pair
have
now.
a fucking solid pair, because this guy was like, man, my right nut hurts, and I was like, my left nut's dead. and I was like, between the two of us, we have a decent pair, maybe, you know. We're probably pushing 4, both of us, you know, 4. Getting back on track. Bringing publicity to the Central Valley is exactly what we need. I'll be honest, my first tournament that I did was against people from Northern Cal and Southern Cal. And they suck. I mean, they don't have the wrestling that we have, and they focus so much on this stand-up. And like I said, I'm originally a ground fighter. They focus so much on this stand-up that I just took them down at will and beat the hell out of them, you know. And I went up and I fought Northern Cal people, I fought Southern Cal people, and they don't have anything for me. And you know what? Even at this point, they don't even have anything for me on stand-up. Oh, the Central California needs their recognition. We have people like Billy Badass Evangelista, Mike Moreno, who comes down and trains with us, Jason Von Flew, Anthony Vidal, everybody even from the other teams, Team Buhawi. You know, I know all those guys, and I love all those guys. Those guys are real respectful and very, very fucking talented. Zoila's fighting tonight or tomorrow night. Tomorrow night
Yeah, my dad's
for the women's title belt, and she's from Madera. You know, LeVar Big Johnson from Madera, Brandon Cash, all these big names that are not getting recognition because we're from the Central Valley, like the slum, the shithole of fucking America. You know, they don't even want to bring the episode Cops back to Fresno because it's so shitty. I don't understand. And so everything that we can do to get on the map is just, we're just grateful for, because we're out there busting ass. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm amateur, but there's nothing I do different from a pro. You know, I bust my ass. I'm dedicated. You know, I got friends from all the way from Buhawi to Timo Choa. Big shout out to Timo Choa, Mike Martinez, Jose heavyweight. He's gonna be fighting. On So You Think You Fight Part 2 back in Tulare. That fool's a fucking sav. Just everybody, you know. So just big shout out to everybody in the Central Valley, because we're just trying to do it.
Let's have you throw out some of your sponsors.
Not some of them. Before we go to commercial, man, big shout out. Earth Source. Giants 3-2, baby! I will take that all day on toast.
That's okay. They're gonna lose.
Fuck you. Earth Source. Okay, your Prop 215. If you don't know about Prop 215, read up on it. It is your medical marijuana dispensaries. Support them. Come. It is the best, finest, greenest medical marijuana that you can get, and it is how I go to sleep. It is how I train. Big shout out to Earth Source.
Okay.
And that's the only one I'll shout out.
We'll be right back after this little break. We've got some live music for you. We're going to do some more chatting. And thanks again, Jake.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Anytime.
If you live in the Tower District and you're a renter